This is Captain Mark Shepard with your Lake Okeechobee weekly forecast and report for Bass Pro Shops Dania. Well, folks, as you remember from last report, I was up in Wisconsin having some fun up there trying to catch a few smallies and some largemouth and working on a little something in the fishing industry. And now that I'm back and get a little bit of a report on what's going on in Okeechobee, well, I haven't been out there. Captain Rob Alfano, one of our captains, he'd been out there, had a really good guide trip on the north end. I wasn't sure if he was using live or artificial. Same with Brett Isaacson, putting them in the boat. So the fishing overall, from what I understand, has been pretty good on the live bait and just been pretty good overall. The water's at 14.58. For this time of year, we're having nice, cool afternoons with this overcast and the light rain coming in and stuff like that. And it's made it kind of nice. It's getting hot, real hot, late morning and early afternoon before the storms come in. But the fishing reports that I've been getting from all my friends has been nice. This water being up like this gives you a big advantage to get all the way back in them flats. And don't think those fish won't move up. When the water comes up, they're going up. They're going to go up there and they're going to look for tilapia babies and bluegill babies and all that stuff that's been spawning up in the shallows. They'll cruise on up in there and you can find them. But it's still a lot of fun to get on that outside weed line and do some rattle trap fishing, spinnerbait fishing. All that's really great this time of year. The big super spooks on the outside edge. All the grass on the very outside edge I know has been producing for me and still producing for another friend of mine. So with that being said, there's so many opportunities. This water level gives you a big, wide, open deal. The only problem with it makes it very hard to find them bluegills. But they're around. You can hear them when they're fighting the bugs in the morning. But it's definitely making it tricky. But the good part about that is that means we're having a lot of successful spawning. And there's been a lot of that going on with the largemouth and the bluegill. With this water, with the color after the hurricane and everything, there's a lot of fish that weren't tampered with, which is always a wonderful thing. Seeing a lot of signs back in the shallows of just bunches and bunches of small ones the last time I was back in there. Just gorgeous to see. Okeechobee's strong. The algae bloom has broke down, and I don't see a lot of it left. The last time I was out, I talked to a couple buddies of mine, so it just about cleared out. We didn't have no fish kills over here. Algae bloom was up there in Wisconsin where I was at. It's also in Indiana. It's just something happens. What's happening on the coast, that's a little more complicated. But Okeechobee's doing fine. No fish kills here. Captain Mark Shepard, all the best.